How I was arrested because I requested for weapons to fight Boko Haram, a soldier narrates. Welcome to the news. A former Nigerian soldier, Temple Ahunanya, has narrated his experience at the war front in the battle against Boko Haram terrorists. During his interview with Punch, Ahunanya claims he was arrested for requesting better weapons to fight. He has since narrated his ordeal. You may recall that security agencies in the country have been at war against members of terrorist groups responsible for attacks on various parts of the country. Boko Haram is one of the deadly terrorist groups terrorizing areas in the northern parts of Nigeria and neighboring countries. The war against the group has been ongoing for years, and people who took part in it have since shared their audio. Speaking during his interview with Punch, Ahunanya said, "I was enlisted on the 20th of August 2012, and I passed out from training on the 17th of December. After training, I was posted to Niger State, and a few months later, I was fully inducted into the theater to counter the Boko Haram terrorists. In the course of my career, I was deployed to Damboy local government, and I witnessed the first attack on the area. We managed to overpower Boko Haram terrorists during the attack, despite the quality of weapons. I later approached my loving commander and complained that my weapon kept jamming during battle. My commander advised me to service my rifle every morning, but I explained to him that I was already doing so." Narrating further, Ahunanya added, "I realized during my first battle in Sambisa Forest that Boko Haram had more sophisticated weapons. I discovered during our gun battle that the terrorist group had a new machine gun and an anti-aircraft gun. My troop lacked such weapons. What my troop held was the MP-MPG machine gun. I approached my commander again to complain about the lack of medical professionals or medical kits on the battlefront. As we advanced to Bali, more soldiers started complaining. I recall that my commander told me that the issue of weapons had been a significant challenge in the battle against the terrorist groups. We lost a lot of brave men in battle." Narrating in arrest, Ahunanya said on the 9th of July 2014, "My troop was instructed to advance in Damboa. After our deployment, I noticed we were traveling with soft-skin vehicles. I was demoralized as I saw no BMG nor anti-aircraft machine guns. We were ambushed during our journey, and 9 soldiers died on the spot, while 23 others sustained bullet injuries. We did not travel in bulletproof vehicles. We buried the dead officers after the incident, and the injured officers were admitted to the hospital. 2 weeks later, we were instructed again to deploy to the same Denver LGA. We waited for the arrival of weapons, but all we had received was an armored personnel carrier, which was old. No weapon came. We were eventually accused of refusing to obey orders and arrested by military police officers. We were eventually locked in an underground cell for a year. I was only able to peep to see the sky as it gave me hope." And I'll keep saying this, the federal government has not exhausted all the means to fight the Boko Haram. If they want to, they will do so. Now, isn't it quite alarming that the terrorist has more ammunition, better weapons to fight against the Nigerian army? You want people to put end to a menace, and you are not equipping them with the right tools. Meanwhile, the opposition has everything. They have all the ammunition ready, all the tools, all the tools to fight against the Nigerian army. And you keep asking yourself, what is going on? What is going on? It is all because of one thing. These people called the terrorists. In fact, the federal government said they are not a terrorist group, by the way. The Nigerian federal government have said, and I keep saying, that the terrorists here in Nigeria are the IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra. Very soon, added to the list, very soon to the added list, will come the Yoruba nation. Very soon. All those that arise and speak against the marginalization and the unfairness and injustice going on becomes the enemy of the nation. No, they become the terrorists. While those that are the terrorists, and no, they're not terrorists, they are brothers who are just misbehaving. And that is why whenever they surrender to us, we are going to welcome them home, pamper them, throw a party for them, and put them back in the society, putting more people's life at risk. Is this not alarming? Is this not alarming? It is so alarming, so disheartening. I keep asking myself, and I know the people of Nigeria will keep asking themselves, how do these people get their weapons from? Where? If truly we keep borrowing money every time and then, and our insecurity is going haywire, it is off the roof, then where is this money going to? At least they said it is somebody that is alive, that can even go out and fend for his or herself. This insecurity issue in Nigeria is life-threatening to all. It has not gotten to your place, doesn't mean it will not get to. Death has not visited a family, does not mean all those that have been dying, they are not true. This is how it is. It is, if care is not taken, it is spreading. And what is happening to the funds we are borrowing? If you ask any innocent person now, any innocent child this question, I have a problem. The problem is my two brothers are fighting. I will come and say I want the younger one to win. Meanwhile, the elder one keeps getting resources to crush the younger one. This scenario now. And I'll keep in my mind, where is, but this my elder brother, he's one that has money now. He can fund me too if he wants to. How come my elder brother is now getting the things that I needed to fight against me, and me I don't have? What does that tell you? It tells me, I don't know about you, that terrorism in Nigeria will only end when the sitting government wants it to. They are not touched. They are not moved by anything. In fact, this government has showed us that they don't have a conscience. They have showed us that they don't have a conscience, which is why the innocents are being killed on a daily basis. And this particular cry of terrorism keeps going on. And they make everyone believe that they are doing everything in their power. They are doing everything in their power to fight against the terrorism in Nigeria. But deep down, Nigerians know the truth. If they want, in the next 72 hours, this matter of insurgency should die down, it will die down. I keep saying it. Even the late General Abacha, he said any insurgency that terrorizes a nation for more than 72